Miz on me, Miz on me. Welcome to the Big Zoe Podcast. I go by the name of Berto.
It's your boy Beast on the beat.
And we got a special guest, the homie, Mr. Royal Flush.
My name is
Beast on the beat, oh.
What a guy. The homie Royal is in the building. Today's topic, what we're going to be talking about, I guess how everyone is adjusting during the coronavirus and the self-quarantine.
What?
I mean, that's pretty much what the topic is. Roy, how you adjusting like with the last 3 to 4 weeks?
yeah, man. It's been pretty interesting. My daughter was scheduled to be up here. She doesn't live with me full time, so she was scheduled to be up here for her spring break.
Yeah.
And they shut down schools in Broward County the week before her spring break, so I ended up getting her for a week early. So originally we thought she was gonna be here for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then you find out that they shut down school.
Hold on, your daughter, where she was at, Broward?
Yeah, my daughter is in Broward. She goes to Plantation Middle School down there.
Hold on, Broward got about like 10 corona cases, right?
My daughter has Broward is like one of the epicenters of the coronavirus in Florida.
You got tested before you came here?
Yes.
Okay.
I got tested a while back.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, when she got up here, like we had just expected it to be like 2 weeks or so, and then I sent her back.
Yeah.
Turns out she's been here for now. It's going on a month. We're not putting her on the plane to go back. And when they got up here, the schools end up shutting down. They end up making them work virtually online. So they sent her a laptop up here.
Oh,
and so that's been how she's been doing her work.
Because she flew, right?
Huh?
She flew?
Yeah, she flew here originally. Yeah, but yeah, so it's been like that's been an adjustment. And then I have a 6-month-old child, so I'm my boy Lex, but his daycare hasn't closed down, and they gonna make us pay for it. So we send his ass to daycare every day.
The daycare didn't shut down?
No.
Damn.
Daycares across the country ain't shut down. Like you can still send your child to daycare. Like essentially for the people who are labeled essential workers.
Yeah.
Like they still need childcare. So
okay, that makes sense.
So yeah, but either way, our daycare said that they weren't shutting down. They make us pay $218 to keep our spot every week, and so I was like,
you might as well
the hell with that. He going.
Yeah.
so he's going to daycare and shit like that.
Damn.
Both my wife and I are working from home, and that's been interesting. But I've enjoyed like the family time. But just like everybody else, I'm ready to go outside, bro.
Yeah, I think two things that, this coronavirus taught us is basically how to spend time with your family, and another thing is, I guess the other thing is, do I really like working from home?
Yeah.
Cause I've been working from home for the last 2 weeks, and now it's like I hate that shit, man.
So
I can't do it, man.
So me and Beast actually work together, like, and we have.
Oh, you and who?
Me and
Beast on the beat, oh.
Little Beast?
Yeah, Little Beast. The boy Little Beast. Me and the boy Little Beast work together.
Yeah.
And so, but we have two very different jobs.
Hold on, is he your? Because I know he got a team. Is he your supervisor?
No.
Okay.
That was never the case.
Oh,
I was supervisor.
Oh, you was okay.
Yeah, and then but my wife, she on Lil Reg's team.
Okay.
Lil Reg is her supervisor.
Okay.
And so that was a joke that she made today, and she was like, hurry up and go over there because I'm finna call my supervisor on you. I was like, I'm your supervisor. What is you talking about? But yeah, me and Lil Reg have different job descriptions, so I'm interested to hear like how making these calls has been working for Lil Beast.
I just want sports to come back, to be honest with you, man. The working from home, I mean, it's straight, but it's just like, bro, like after you binge watch for a while, like
it ain't so much Netflix, but it ain't but so many snacks.
Like the world missed sports, bro. Like this shit's crazy.
Yeah,
It's like the first time we've been without sports.
Yo, and it's the first time in my entire life. So you know what I mean. Like I've lived through the anthrax thing and the Ebola epidemic and all that kind of shit, and it never.
Damn, how old are you?
I'm 32.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Ebola was like recently. Okay,
Yeah, Ebola was during the Obama administration.
Oh, doing Obama, my bad.
Oh, so people don't do current events on this podcast.
No,
Y'all don't read the news on here or something.
Because Ebola didn't really affect us. Like
That's what I'm saying. Like these were epidemics in parts of the world, and at no point in time did any of them shut down like life as we know
So you
it.
think like it's because of the current number 45 that's in the White House is the reason why
No, I think we're shut down because this disease is dangerous enough to warrant everybody staying home. We don't know what we don't know about it, so it's like it's the way that it can be easily passed by mundane tasks. Like that's dangerous. So this quarantine thing is the best thing for us. I just wish more people would stay their ass home.
But I think what's weird, like for me, is like when I go to grocery stores, or even like when I'm just driving by and I see people playing basketball like it's nothing, or even in the grocery store I see people just like walking on top of each other and just like coughing, and I'm like,
well, even in the professional realm, like Dez Bryant just posted a picture of him and Dak Prescott working out together.
oh yeah, I seen it on Lamar Jackson with AB and
And that's what I'm saying. Like it's kind of
like,
like you still got people like these are people who have public forums or public platforms, and they still out here acting like, oh, ain't nothing going on. It's just a little corona. Man, people are dying about this thing, bro.
Yeah, and I see like I don't know what it is. I just feel like us as like, and I say us because we all black people. I mean, you're black, right?
Yeah, you
okay.
Haitian, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, because
now that we on the same page.
It's not me trying to, because we had a
No, you good, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, we thought he was black. We assumed, and he got mad. He's like, he's not black. He was like, he's mixed. I was like, okay, but that's another topic for another day.
Yep.
I just feel like us black people, especially the younger generation, probably Generation Z, or they're not taking it serious. Like the 21, 22 year olds. No,
Generation Z, I think that's anybody born after 1994,
Yeah, I
1995.
considered me as
You was born in the 80s.
Yeah, I made it.
He barely made it.
But I mean, all right, it's most of a lot of black people is not really taking it serious.
Yeah, so I think it's because partially because we don't understand.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people have never encountered anything like this where it's like, oh, okay, well I have to stay inside because of a disease I can't see.
Yeah.
Like that's the skepticism surrounding what the coronavirus is and how it impacts people is why people aren't taking it as serious.
Yeah.
But when bitches drop dead because of it, that's serious enough for me and my family to take every precaution that we can to make sure that we stay safe. Especially if they're gonna keep paying me to stay at home, then by all means continue to do so. I will be at the house.
I think like, for example, you use the key word is you and your family. I think
Yeah.
what it is a lot of people are not married or don't have kids. I guess the younger generation.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, nothing's gonna happen to me. Because especially when the whole coronavirus thing came out, the first thing that I guess the lie that was told is black people can't get it.
Yeah,
that was like the first thing.
So
But
that
then if
was
you're going worse off, this is nurse from Alabama. She was saying, look, what the fuck? She said that she watched the news and they're not reporting like black people. This was like a couple weeks ago. She's like, they're not reporting black people dying. And she said, in Alabama, a lot of black people, young, middle-aged, they're all dropping dead.
I think to Beast's point, like when they was talking about like people when they first started initially talking about the coronavirus, everybody thought it was a joke and all that. What made it real for a lot of people like me, I guess, was when the NBA shut down. Like that's what made it real. I'm a sports guy. You know what I mean? Like the NBA is how I pass time most days. Once that was taken away from me, I seen a bunch of memes and shit that related to me. Like I met my wife for the first time after they shut the NBA down and shit. Like nah, I'm lying, but I'm just saying like that was a meme. Like it was just I don't know. It's tough though that people ain't taking this shit that serious, bro.
So shit, I think this is like the first time since like we had social media. Like, you know, with social media, like you get instant gratification. And I think this is the first time where people gotta sit and wait. That's one thing that I think about, like, because people can't do shit like they want to. You know what I'm saying? Can't go outside. Everybody creating like we using social media more now because that's the only thing we have.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, memes are at a premium right now. Like people ain't got nothing but time but to create memes. But yeah, like people who out here who live off the adrenaline of the social scene. Like people who got to go to clubs and shit. People who got to go to bars. Well, all that's closed.
Right.
Like, so
we seen how people act. Like we see, like people are going crazy the fact that they gotta stay inside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, but think about it. Like it's kind of like this is what we created in terms of like how the internet and social media works on people's brains. Like what people like to talk about is that dopamine hit you get when somebody like your post or something like that. Like that instant gratification that you're alluding to. Sitting and waiting. That's not something like I had this conversation with my mom. They were talking about our generation don't have no problem sitting there waiting. Yeah, that's because y'all ain't have nothing to do. There's always something to do, especially in Tallahassee, and now you can't do it.
Yeah, but the crazy thing the other thing that I think about is what's gonna happen when like 5G happens. You know what I'm saying? And when that start popping off, like how the world's gonna be, because like we so impatient because we don't have control. You know what I'm saying?
Everything has to be the biggest, the fastest.
Yeah, because it's gonna be.
It's gonna be bad for us.
It's gonna be crazy.
Because a lot of people don't understand the 5G. But 5G is supposed to make things go faster, and we're supposed to get it like I guess just a faster. It's supposed to be a faster respond. And if you look at it, if we have 5G for 5 years, and if something bad happened and we can't use the 5G, or we can't even go outside like we're doing right now, how are we going to be able as humans to react?
That's tough. Because I mean, like even something on a smaller scale, well, it's not even a smaller scale. It's about equal. I think like, what if for real, like they shut down the internet? Like if the internet, I believe the internet is a living organism at this point. Like it's hard to shut down all Wi-Fi and all that kind of stuff. But if we have to stop if we have to stop going outside, or if they shut down 5G, or they shut down the internet or something, people like us are going to lose our minds. Everything that we do is surrounded by those concepts. Like,
because if you think about it, with the whole internet, the reason why I'm able to work from home, and I'm sure the reason why you're able to work from home, the reason why students and teachers are able to teach, students are able to continue with their lessons and do their homework, is because internet.
Video calls.
Can you imagine like if they shut that down? How are we gonna?
Can you imagine like some of this older generation that's talking about the way we have to work now? Could you imagine what they would have had to do in their time prior to the internet?
Yeah.
Like how would y'all have gotten any work accomplished back then?
True.
Like, so you want to condemn the internet, but thank God for it, because at least the country is able to move. Like one of the things that's been bothering me, or that I've been thinking about, has been like these essential workers.
Yeah.
Like I know a lot of people been talking about them, but these are the people who you don't even think deserve $15 an hour. I'm pretty sure y'all seen that meme around.
Yeah.
Like these are people who y'all don't believe deserve $15 an hour, yet they're going out here taking the biggest risk.
Risking their life. Yeah.
They're taking the biggest risk.
Like with no mask or nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Like these delivery people and shit, like they are lifesavers right now.
Retail
bro.
workers.
That's
groceries.
what I'm saying, bro. Like all these folks who don't get looked at on a daily basis, like it has to open people's eyes as to
and
what
they have
this
no
shit
choice but to go to work. Because number one, if they don't, they're gonna get fired. And number two, these other people not even making that much as far as income. And previous years, like the government and other people basically criticize these people. That's again, minimum wage should be $15 or more. I mean, it should be even more, but that's another topic for another day. But
yeah, but you think about it, like it's kind of like these people can't even afford health care.
Yeah,
and at the end of the day, they might be the ones who need it the most. Jobs like mine,
I guess
like
that's why they say free healthcare for all. That's looking good right now.
We get health care, bro. We get they offer health care to us through our jobs, but we had to be at a certain threshold to even get that.
Yeah.
These people at McDonald's, these people at these Papa John's grocery stores and stuff like that, they don't have that same option. And if they did have it, they couldn't afford it in the first place.
Yeah.
And yet they gonna be the ones that need it most when the shit hit the fan.
Man, I just feel like, man, like you got these billion-dollar companies and organizations, they should pay like their employees like extra, man. Just pay them extra. I mean, I know money, because I'd rather have my life than having. Because I don't know if you seen the bus driver in Detroit that was complaining about people coughing on the bus, and 2 days later he dropped.
Yeah.
I mean, money. When you die, you can't go with money. You can't. You can't take money with you.
That's true. But then I think about some of these billion-dollar owners too. Like I'm a Miami Heat fan.
Yeah.
And their owner is Mickey Arison. So the way Mickey Arison doesn't make money from the Heat. He does, but he doesn't. His bulk of his money comes from
the cruise line.
Carnival Cruise Line.
Yeah.
He owns Carnival Cruise Line.
Yeah.
And his stock dropped 75% based on the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he may be a billionaire, not at the bottom of the barrel, but it's kind of like he don't even know how his money gonna start back rolling in. Do we expect for him to pay for these other people's lifestyle? Like, is that one of the things that should be considered, or should he just give freely all of his money to the people?
I'm not saying he should give like all his money, but there's certain people like like it's not if like certain billionaires like what's his name Jeff
Bezos.
I think I just read he donated like $100 million like the food bank. So that, I mean, that was great from the dude. But my whole thing is, he owns a company, Amazon. And they just recently, I don't know if you guys seen the news, one of their employees from Amazon started like a boycott and something like that, and they ended up getting fired because he's saying that the company is not protecting them during the coronavirus.
I have two family members who work for Amazon.
And they say it's like one of the worst companies to work for.
Yeah, they say that it was there have been coronavirus cases in other Amazon plants, and they still haven't shut down operation.
And they haven't been given masks or anything.
They have no inclination to shut down. Amazon is probably booming right now.
Yeah, it's booming because no one's really trying to leave the house.
You ain't leaving the house, and you order everything. I got Amazon Prime myself. I don't know.
But I just feel like instead of you donating $100 million, it's gonna sound cruel. Instead of you donating $100 million to the food bank, how about donate $25 million for food bank and donate $75 million to the employees that's putting their life on the line?
Oh no! I already paid them a salary. They're good. I mean, for real. That's how I was
thinking about us regular dudes.
Yeah,
man.
no, I
like us
understand.
regular
You
dudes,
think
we
about
need
it,
love too, man.
but see, us regular dudes don't never put ourselves in the position of these billionaires. I actually plan on becoming a billionaire one day, so I've actually started that kind of training on myself. I think in the terms of a billionaire. Yes,
so you like fuck everybody out?
Not necessarily, but
that's the term of the billionaire.
You know what I'm saying?
They're not waking up in the morning and go do the work.
This is also
they
very
just wake
true.
up and check online and make sure the money's in the account.
Right, but I had to get this money in the first place in order to be able to fund your ass to go out here and deliver these boxes. So I pay you to deliver these boxes. Please go deliver my boxes. And there was a proposal or a petition or something where Amazon employees were petitioning for like $2 more an hour. No.
But I mean, that's not even a lot though, man.
Yeah, it's not a lot to you, but if I have over 1 million employees,
but
that's $2 million an hour that I'm giving up.
But my whole thing is, okay, the employees that's working during these times, they putting their life on. This is
right.
Quote unquote life or death situation.
It is. Also, you having a job is a life or death situation. If you don't want to go out here and deliver these boxes, you don't have to. You can quit.
I mean, you could say that. Okay, so it's just like with these nurses and doctors. They're complaining to, like, especially the president and the government. We need masks. We need, like, gears that's gonna like protect us during this virus. So what you gonna tell them? What you gonna say to them if they can't get the gear, they should quit?
Nah, I'm just saying, like, when it comes to stuff like that, like,
it's pretty much the same thing.
It's not though. Delivering boxes and healing the people with the coronavirus are two drastically different measures that are being taken here. The people in the hospitals, there are essential, like the thing is that they're classifying as essentials and stuff like that. I don't necessarily classify them as the same thing. Hospitals, that should be our top priority. Like doctors, whatever they need in order to help this pandemic go by the wayside, that's what they should be afforded. They should be given all that type of material. People who work at Amazon are also very important at this time. But what I'm saying is,
remember, a lot of them deliver medicines too.
Yes, they do. But there are other avenues to get that medicine delivered too, not Amazon. Like what I'm saying is, Amazon is essential in the minds of the way that the community works now.
And I'm not only using Amazon as an example. I'm using like retail stores.
Yeah, eBay, the post office.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the post office, I guess if Amazon and the post office kind of work hand in hand because they both deliver things people need. UPS, all of them, like these, Amazon is just one of the many things that are still out here going around.
And even like the people at the retail that's put in the retail stores, like grocery stores.
Yeah.
Like, because you got a lot of these people in the grocery stores. They're dealing with like thousands of people that come in and eat every day, and you don't know what they have. Because, people say, like, you won't know until you have the coronavirus after, like 4 or 5 days or something like that.
The disease incubates itself inside of you for a very long time.
And I could be
it's very aggressive.
I could be working at a store. You say, hey, do you know where the rice is at in aisle 10? And you right next to me.
Yeah, if bitch say aisle 10 too hard and some of that spit get on you, man, we going to be bumping uglies in the middle of this goddamn store. I'm trying to tell you,
it's a big adjustment, man.
I wear a mask every goddamn way.
I just hate I can't hoop, dog.
You can't hoop.
You talking about saying seriously? You talking about hoop?
He couldn't hoop before the coronavirus, so it don't matter.
Hey, I'm glad we having this topic.
What's up, bro?
We don't have all day.
Yeah, that's a long pause.
All right. Tim Duncan is not better than KG.
Hold on, that's a different topic for another day.
But we will get into it off air. Like I understand, we talking.
It's not better than KG. That's a different topic.
I just want to let you know that, Roy.
You said Tim Duncan is not better than KG. That's what you're saying.
Like, I understand why they put him at. Like,
We ain't got no real basketball to watch.
I understand how
Berto,
you-
so we might as well talk about.
Okay, we do this in a different podcast.
Yeah, we can. But,
We're just
but
talking about how everyone is adjusting during this last 2 or 3 weeks.
yeah,
staying home,
but Tim Duncan better.
the self quarantine,
I'll put that out there.
and pretty much we just hope everybody out there just stay safe,
Absolutely.
be respectful.
Absolutely.
If you know you're not feeling well, stay your ass home. When
Even if
do-
you are feeling well, stay home. I don't know why I'm over here right now.
well, I don't know why, but we're 8 feet apart.
We're pretty good distance.
All
man.
right,
You know, that's it.
and I didn't shake your hand or anything.
No. You didn't shake my hand the last time. You made me touch you on the elbow.
Yeah, last time. Cause I said I don't know where you been.
Yeah, hey.
Matter of fact,
Hey, I respect that, bro.
Cause you said you was Georgia, right?
Yeah, I went to Georgia to see my mom and
Hold
shit.
Look, did you hear what the fuck y'all governor in Georgia said?
That's not my governor. I'm from Pompano Beach, Florida.
Oh my bad. So you're Florida? Okay.
Oh yeah.
No,
I'm
but-
South Florida.
but
to
you-
be
but you-
exact.
but you heard
Blanchard
what-
High School.
But you heard what he said, right?
Who, that Georgia governor?
Yeah, he said he didn't realize the virus was
I'm
that
not the
bad.
one
What
who
the
came to the
fuck?
beach. Yo, kill that boy.
But what's it called? Albany, Georgia.
Yeah.
The virus is like crazy out there. It's like a hotspot.
Yeah, I
and
know.
Atlanta is crazy right now.
Yeah, no. When we went to Georgia, like it was straight shot. We ain't stopped for gas or nothing. We ain't need to fuel up. It's only like 5 hours from here. But we drove to my mama's house. Everybody got to my mama's house, washing hands and taking showers and all before we even hugged my mama.
Yeah.
But yeah, we stayed there for a couple of days. We was quarantined in Georgia. I just wanted to visit with my mom because she hadn't seen my son in a while.
Okay.
And so then we came back, bro. No stops, no nothing. We wasn't outside or none of that.
But how the fuck y'all governor?
That's not my governor. So quit.
Okay, there you go.
My
Yeah.
governor's name is Ron DeSantis.
I mean, he's not ugly dude. You should be claiming either, but
Oh, Ron DeSantis? Oh, he's been piss poor during this coronavirus. But either way,
I guess
I'm a
it was just a
Floridian.
Republican thing because basically Trump said it's like a hoax and this shit ain't real.
Oh, yeah, I don't even remember the last time Florida had a Democratic governor because you had.
I don't even think we ever had a Democratic.
No. I'm pretty
we
sure
did?
we had. I'm pretty sure we had one.
You like older than us, so.
Yeah. So it was one of the ladies who just
Well,
ran.
bitch, you older than me, so.
It's a lady who just ran for. I'm only like a year older than Beast. But, yeah, you born 89? I was born 88. But
80
yeah,
babies.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. What year were you born, Berto?
I'm born in 90.
Oh man,
94.
94.
94.
Yeah.
Oh, that boy eat
Yeah,
Tide Pods.
since the time.
That boy-
94.
Hold on, that's a different topic.
That boy eat Tide Pods.
Hey, so.
Oh, and them Gen Z lady. Boy, going to the beach on spring making shit.
I'm a mature 94.
Man, I bet.
No way.
There's no. I need to get out of this house now.
You forgot you got
Hey.
That boy probably just got finished licking toilet seats. Or
Nah,
whatever that dumb
man.
ass girl had to do.
that boy be lying. What?
Hey, so at the end of the day, we finna wrap this shit up.
Yeah.
We just want everybody out here to just be safe, be responsible. Some of y'all, if y'all live with y'all parents or your grandparents, just think about them.
Yeah.
Don't go out and do dumb shit. It's only for 30 days. Just stay your ass at home. If you do need to go to the grocery store, just put some masks on. Just be responsible as black people. Well, let me just say as
Use
white
surgical
people too.
masks. Don't use cloth masks because
Well, I
cloth.
thought Trump said those masks were straight.
Listen.
I mean, he's your president.
I
though.
don't listen to no. Well, technically,
He's your president.
He yours too. Well,
I'm not American.
Oh well, yeah, boy Haitian. I'm not Haitian. I'm not Haitian. But
I couldn't vote. Beast, can you vote?
yes, Beast better be able to vote.
Can you vote me? He said no comment.
But yeah, use a surgical mask. Them cloth masks don't protect you from everything. But yeah, I appreciate y'all boy for having me on here. This is nice.
Absolutely. All right, you guys. Appreciate you guys for following us. Holla at your boys, Big Zo Podcast.